The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Tangent Egg podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me is Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello.
And welcome to the new year, fellas.
Happy
We made
New
it to
Year!
2024.
Yay!
New Year, who dis?
Fuck.
And
I mean,
number
I don't know about you
100.
Yeah, we managed to make it through to the new year. It's the first episode of the year. Happy New Year, episode 100. Jesus Christ.
It's
would
almost
never
like
have
we
thought we'd
planned
make
that.
it.
Yeah. we have reached the triple digits.
Which is kind of terrifying. Like,
Considering we thought we'd get bored and wander off from this after about 3 episodes, we've done pretty well, I think.
yeah.
Get distracted and, oh, fuck yeah, we were doing that thing, weren't we? Shit.
No, we managed to channel the squirrel brain to, ooh, that looks fancy. Let's tell the other guys in the podcast now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
it's
much.
kind
That's the
gotten
extent
like
of
that.
it.
Like, this is just
I mean-
an outlet for our combined ADHD, I think.
I mean, like, I got horribly addicted to a bunch of Vampire Survivor clones, and I'm like, I'm putting this in the group chat.
And now we have a purchase list.
Yeah, and now we can't escape the bastards.
I love the fact it came with a warning of, do not buy these if you value your time. Like, well, I value nothing about myself, therefore I'm buying all of them. Yep.
They're pretty good. I think me and John Doe are pretty addicted to Choo Choo Survivor right now.
Massively.
Unlikely to be
It's a
joining you in that
basic
venture.
little
That
game,
one's-
but god damn, I'm hooked on it.
Yeah. It's really good for, like, you just got home from work and you just need something to kind of just mildly hold your attention while you're kind of resetting.
Yeah, I do that with Lens Island at the moment. Just something to play in the background that doesn't require dialogue or stories. Like, I'm just do a thing.
And then, when you rested a little bit, you're able to focus, okay, let's do something else.
Yeah, that's when I jump back into One Piece Odyssey and try and finish that behemoth of a game.
Good luck.
I love the fact it's going to take me years. I love that game. Good fun.
So, this episode we're going to be talking mostly about things coming up in 2024. But first, we do have some fun news.
Yay!
After spending an eternity trying to keep their grubby copyright mitts a hold of it, Disney's finally lost control of the earliest versions of Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, they lost Steamboat Willie and I can't remember what they actually called Minnie when she first came out.
Yes, I kind of
But I've lost
Steamboat
the
Willie
original
from
designs.
1928.
Yeah.
And I think the original is called Minnie. It does
Right.
cover Mickey and Minnie in their earliest iteration. So
Yeah.
Willie, Mickey, and
Yeah.
Minnie.
Yeah. Which, it's interesting because that's what everyone bases, like, the off-brand stuff off. Like, Bendy is based, all those ones are based off the early concepts of Disney and that kind of stuff. So I'm half expecting he's going to be a DLC character that turns up eventually.
Well, I mean, like, we've already had movies and games, mostly horror-themed, already being announced and getting ready for launch. It's like, wow, people were waiting for this to happen.
I'm
The
genuinely
important thing is,
surprised
as
that
long as there's,
immediately
like,
there wasn't a Mickey, Minnie, and a Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. There probably is, let's be honest. Like, someone's just been waiting with the upload button for, it's like, come on! Come on!
Considering we've already got horror movies in the pipe. Like, there's already things coming. Like, you knew that was going to happen when Winnie the Pooh hit public domain, and that was the first thing announced. Like,
yeah.
shit was going to happen.
Well, the big thing for me is, like, I knew they were going to ditch Steamboat Willie because they want to keep Mickey Mouse as the thing. So they're going to ruin copyright in all that stuff for years to come because that's what they've been doing for the last, like, 50 or 70 years. Like, if you ever wondered why it takes long for things to get into public domain, Disney. That's the entire reason.
Yeah.
They have put so much money into lobbying against it. But they ditched Steamboat Willie because he's in their system technically a different character and no longer affiliated with Mickey apart from the body type and the basic structure. So let's see how that goes.
Well, I mean, Mickey does all kinds of random shit these days.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But,
the most recent designs are strange.
So,
I
just
tried to watch.
in that batch of shit that hit public domain, there's also a couple Charlie Chaplin movies. The first iteration of Tigger from the Winnie the Pooh series.
Oh, nice.
There's a few other characters from other things that have now hit public domain that weren't there before. So
Hmm.
now we can get a sequel to that Winnie the Pooh horror movie with Tigger.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the next couple of years, and we'll get the whole gang.
is like
Honestly, I want to see like the special effects get better and better each time. Just imagine a horror-themed owl. Could that not be?
No. They need to keep it low rent. Like, imagine a Tigger horror movie, and it's just a dude on a pogo stick.
No, even better. It's like a dude on a pogo stick gets mauled by an actual tiger, and somehow they get
And then
combined
they get
together,
struck
like
by
old
lightning.
Freddy Krueger. Yeah, old Freddy Krueger.
Every
levels
now
of
and then,
shit.
he turns into the Were Tiger pogo stick champion.
T-I. It was like the last thing you ever hear is T-I-double-G-R. Fucking use. I'm looking forward to like these things hitting public domain. It's great.
So, do we want to have a look at the a quick list of games coming out in the first half of the year?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Just before we kick in there, I just want to say a 13-year-old kid finally beat fucking Tetris. After 34
Yes.
fucking years, a
So,
13-year-old kid beat fucking Tetris. That's
Although
just
even the Tetris community considers that kid a prodigy.
a fucking oath.
Yeah, he achieved the first human-achieved kill screen on Tetris.
Yeah. So,
What
like,
time? I never
there's been
realised there was an
computer-assisted
end to Tetris.
kill screens, but never a human, like, solely played. That's just fucking wild. Like, it gets to the point in that game where you can hardly even see what's coming and how it's dropping. Like,
Yeah. Are we sure he's human and not just an AI in a robot suit?
he is the next point of human evolution right there.
He is Neo.
all of human evolution has culminated in this 13-year-old kid. We're done now. We might as well
So,
just turn
like-
the lights off and go home.
So what? Now every time a kid hits 13, it's like, okay, play Tetris.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
you didn't
wait,
hit,
How's
you
your
didn't hit the
Tetris
kill
skills?
screen.
Yeah.
13
Sorry.
is the last year where you can use Tetris as a brag thing as well. So, like, he has it for 1 year. When he's 14, it's no longer cool.
Depending on the community, that's going to carry him a long fucking time. But anyone
that's
outside of that community is like, what about
Look-
Tetris?
Consider a guy who lied about breaking the record for Donkey Kong is still somehow relevant nowadays. I reckon this
He's
kid's
relevant because he keeps suing people, not because
Yeah,
he's relevant.
True. So this kid just needs to start suing people and we're fine. He'll never disappear.
So this was done on the original NES Tetris.
Oh,
Like-
shit. So, like, yeah, no guidance.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's the fastest NES, yeah. It's
Like,
fucking
even
wild.
the 24 games in one Tetris had, like, built-in shit so you could beat it. But
Yeah, well, that capped you out on score. This just kept going until you have that much data that the game can't fucking read it. It straight out kills the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, good on this kid.
Oh, yeah.
Well done to him.
So, Willis Gibbon, a.k.a. Blue Scooty. Fucking good luck to him.
Fucking first name. I love it.
The only way it could have been better if it was XXX Sephiroth XXX.
420.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Most
Right.
emo username possible.
So, games coming out in the first half of 2024. This is by no means an exhaustive list. Like, there's usually piles of indies or games to get moved around on launch days and all kinds of stuff. So,
And there's going to be a lot of shit
At the
people
end
are
of
gonna
this,
make
if there's
fun
any games you're looking forward to that aren't on this list,
We'll bring them up.
I know there's one that I don't think is going to be on this list, so I'm going to spit it out at the end.
oh, 100%. And I would highly encourage if you watch or listen to this video later and there's something we missed, please tell us. We want to
Yeah.
know.
Comment on this,
Link us
wherever
the-
it
the
is, or
trailer
on our
would be-
Discord. Come join us on Discord.
Restars only.
So, first one in this list it's Tekken.
Tekken, yeah.
I don't care, but, like, I will admit, I love watching Tekken at EVO, but
Look,
that's
like-
just because I like watching fighting games played very well.
Tekken played properly is a thing to behold. Like, one of our friends, another Seth that we know, is very good at Tekken. But it's one of those things that I can't play Tekken that well, and
Oh, no.
therefore
Oh,
I don't
button
enjoy
bash.
it much. Yeah, like, the only fighting games I've really enjoyed are the Budokai series for Dragon Ball. Like, maybe
I got
that
pretty
and
into
Mortal Kombat.
Soul Calibur.
Ah, fair. I remember Soul Calibur having some interesting stuff, but I sucked at that game too, so... Kept playing it, but it's just not great.
So, next up on this particular list is Persona 3 Reloaded. I'm not a Persona guy.
I still
I've never
haven't
really gotten
played.
into them.
No,
I don't think I've played any Persona games, to be honest. Like,
it
They gave
at
it a
least not
go,
in depth
but-
enough to know what I'm talking about.
the trailer looks like generic JRPG.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, like, the Persona games are like, okay, generic JRPG with, like, 300 hours of content.
Yeah.
It's
300
fucking
hours of
dumb.
content and some pretty apparently dark overtones. So it's like, that could be fun, but
Yeah,
at the same time,
some-
I can't get into it.
Well, the problem for me, and I know this is going to sound dumb, because this is the stuff that people love about Persona, is that it has its dungeon crawly stuff, which is all good and looks pretty fun, but then it goes and does all this slice of life stuff where you've got to maintain relationships and try and have a balanced existence, and I'm like, bro, do you think I have a balanced existence in real life?
I
I
know.
don't really want to play through someone's virtual
Like-
good life.
I don't
Yeah,
even want to
'cause,
track hunger and thirst in fucking video games. I don't want to track
Yeah.
relationships. Fuck that.
I know there's a Persona anime, which is apparently when they're not in the Persona fighting thing, they are just normal people, so they're trying to hide the thing they do, which makes sense for a game, I guess. But I'm not good at that balancing act, and I wish there was an option to like, you know what, fuck it. Ignore all friends and family. Just dive headlong into digital world.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you don't do the relationship stuff, you don't get all the extra stuff for the dungeon crawling, so it's like
Look,
you kind of have to do it. It's
yeah,
very
each-
annoying.
To
Each
whoever
one
this
of
game
us
is
three-
for, good luck to you. It's not me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Three of
the-
us, if given the chance, would swan dive into the internet without a second chance. In. Done.
Yep.
Lost to the ether, somehow we're a meme floating in space. We would happily do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, not our cup of tea, but I am very aware that the people who love Persona, they fucking love these games, and getting a remaster of one of the better ones, apparently, awesome. Please enjoy the shit out of it, whoever enjoys that game. Next up is the remake of Alone in the Dark.
The one thing I will say is the fact that the main character, I swear to God, is based entirely off David Harbour, the guy who played Hopper from Stranger Things. He looks so uncannily like him that it has to have been a thing.
Maybe.
I'm hoping he's also casted the voice, but because I watched the trailer that we're watching along with, and it's just like, that's Hopper. What are you doing? Why is there an old 80s sheriff in this?
I'm just kind of happy to see Alone in the Dark potentially coming back.
Yeah, it's been a long time since the first
Well,
one.
like, I mean, they've ground that franchise into the dust, and I think the only reason this even exists is off of the back of how good the RE remakes went.
Yeah.
They've, like, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4 have all done very well, although 3 should have been an expansion for 2. But, you know, they've done well, so someone clearly had the... God damn it, Swoosh, you know I have to edit that shit out.
Now you've made most of it. You can't. Stuck in there forever.
No, it's really simple. Now that I've acknowledged it, I don't have to edit it. Ha-ha!
It's a bonus feature. You can almost taste it.
God damn it, man. So I get the feeling that because those did so well, this one got to have a chance at existing.
Yeah.
And I would like there to be a competitor to Resident Evil again, because there really hasn't been one for a while. Not in the, like, dude stuck in a horror environment. Like, you know, like, Dead Space and stuff have existed for a while.
Yeah, like
now,
the
but-
nice slow burn horror. I miss
Yeah.
slow burn horror. Like
It
everything now
controls
is
and
very
Alan
much
Wakes.
jumps. Yeah. Yeah, everything else now is just like it jumps in front of you and it's like jump scares every 10 seconds. Like, no.
Yeah.
Let me build the tension up and then scare the shit out of me.
Let me
Yeah.
think the game is going to scare me. Don't
Yeah.
just jump at me. Let me figure out something is coming. It's coming. God fucking
Like,
damn
let me
it.
breathe. Let me catch my breath between jump scares and that will be better.
Let me want a jump scare instead of this bullshit you're doing to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, hopefully we'll get somewhere with it. But we'll have to wait and see. I will definitely pick it up, I can tell you that. I love horror games. I will be picking up Alone in the Dark.
Look, I'm probably just gonna watch you play this one and just be that Statler and Waldorf on your shoulder, like, you're doing it wrong.
It can't be any worse than you and our other friend Paul when I was playing Scorn.
Yes, that was a fun one, actually.
You turned this wonderful tense game into, why is little baby man in his mech suit worried?
We started being Steve Irwin for it. Oh, crikey, look at this one. He looks angry.
Yeah, pretty much. It was hilarious. I loved it and I didn't care, but like, man, way to kill the atmosphere.
If you want to kill a horror game, just send me a message on Discord. I'm more than happy to destroy that vibe for you.
So, next up is the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This is coming out in February. Like,
Yeah, it's
the
like really
jacked
soon.
of jacked months.
Yeah. Like, I'm still not sure what's going to happen with that one. Is it an extraction one or a looter shooter, or what did we figure out for that one?
It was announced
it's
as a
a-
looter shooter a while ago, but I think that's been rehashed. It's been several things at several different times.
Yeah.
Now
it
it was meant to be like a
interest in
Gotham
picking this up
Knights
day
fucking
one.
sequel. At one stage, it was meant to be like a sequel
fair.
to Gotham Knights, but yeah, or not really, or not a
still
direct
haven't played
sequel,
Gotham
but set in the
Knights.
same universe as Gotham Knights.
I think Gotham Knights is on Game Pass now, so I
Yeah.
might pick that up at some point.
Yeah, it was.
Harass
I-
you a lot to go and
I
play
tried
and
it. It was
other
terrible.
stuff.
It's a Batman game without
Yeah.
Batman, where they split Batman up over 4 characters, and you can't do anything good with any of them.
You need to at least have one other person with you at all times to hold
Yeah.
your hand. Fair. Well, I'll hold your hand, John Doe. It'll be fine.
So
I need
we'll
my
just
handheld.
have to wait and see how this one turns out. I have low expectations. After all the times it's had to get remixed and remade, it's like, well, that's just bad. I get the feeling this is a Skull and Bones. It's getting kicked out the door purely because they put too much money into it at this point.
Yeah, we need to release something.
Speaking of Skull and Bones,
Guess what's next on our trailer list?
I like the fact that like the testers have ditched this game. I have a friend at work who's given me like, do you want like access to Skull and Bones? Like, I could, but I value my sanity more.
No, you know what's a great yardstick here? You'll spend money and waste your life playing Choo Choo Survivor, but you won't play a free copy of Skull and Bones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
that's-
correct there, sir.
That's right on the fucking head. Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
There's
from
nothing that I've
everything
heard
we've
or
seen-
seen about this that makes me look at it and go, I want to give that a go. Like,
Unless this
most
is
games
some
have
kind
got
of weird
something
Dark
that's like,
Horse.
oh, that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nothing in this. This
You know,
looks
like
like
look
it
at
should have
all
been a
the
mobile
That
game.
hit everything. Oh
Yeah.
god, yes, yeah, absolutely. But unless there's some kind of weird thing where they've hidden everything that we actually wanted from ever being in the trailers, then no, we're not going to pay.
Yeah, they hid all of that in Black Flag.
Yeah, it's like fucking just give us Black Flag again without the assassin shit. God damn it.
No, boats.
You like boat combat? Like we tolerate boat combat because there was piracy.
We tolerate the boat combat because halfway through the boat combat, I got to throw the hooks over and then swing over.
Yeah.
Exactly. The second I could, I would board a boat and gain new crew members.
Next up in our list is the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Remake Part 2.
Look,
God damn,
I'm
that's a
gonna grab
long-ass
this.
name.
It
No,
is.
right.
They're following the anime like way of naming things now. Just make the name longer. It's fine. No one will care. But I'm probably going to pick this up. I played the first remake and I rather enjoyed it. So
I won't be picking it up because it's currently, and for who fucking knows how long, a PS5 exclusive.
yay!
And it's launching in February!
Yay!
Who'd
My
have thought I
PS5
needed
might
another
actually
reason
turn
to
on.
not pick this up?
Look, I need a reason to turn my PS5 back on at some point. This might be the reason.
Yeah, maybe.
For
maybe.
their upcoming games, it's a pretty good paperweight.
Yeah. I've mostly
Hey.
covered it in 3D printing shit at this point because I keep finding things
Hey,
like
I tell you,
"How to
Swoosh, you can buy each of the Yakuza games for $29.95, or you can play
That would be
them
a
all on
wonderful
Game
thing.
Pass.
Yeah.
Including the ones that you don't. See,
Yeah.
the $25 deal, we're talking about a thing that's in Japan. You
No,
can
it's
get
UK.
Yakuza 1,
UK,
UK? I thought it was
yeah.
in Japan.
No, it's
Okay, my bad.
Sony UK produced a first tweet stating you could get.
So, it's Yakuza 1 through 6 for $25, or if you have Game Pass, you can play Yakuza 1 through 6, Like a Dragon, Man Who Erased His Name, and one of the other ones, all on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like it's all there.
It's like Sony tweeted it, and then like not an hour later, Xbox UK tweeted you can play all of this and more on Game Pass.
Yeah.
For one payment instead of buying them individually, you dick.
Once again, we are not sponsored by Game Pass, despite the fact we already
No.
shill for them so fucking often.
I swear to God, someone how do we get a hold of someone at Microsoft so we can start getting paid to shill?
Oh, they never pay us. It's like, you're gonna fucking do this shit for free anyway. Why would
Xbox, Audible.
we pay you? If any one of us gave us free credits for their services, I think we would whore ourselves out to them. We already use their stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
without question.
Look, if Audible sent me like 3 extra credits a month, I would be so very happy and just I
yeah.
would chill all the things for them.
Can we change that to
100%.
a week? Because I'll chew through those fucking things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if I had that many credits, oh yeah, absolutely.
I will listen to
throw in-
anything you tell me to listen to. You just give me those fucking credits.
Throw in just
I'll
the
listen to everything
chance.
off the new release list
Yeah.
just to do it.
Yeah,
fuck.
fucking oath.
Throw in the chance just to maybe meet Stephen Fry one day, and I'd probably do the same thing. Like, because I'm pretty sure they own him at this point. Do they just lock him in a fucking cellar? Like, read more books, Stephen. Read. Fuck.
Probably.
So, next game on this trailer's
The
rundown
one
is Homeworld
fucking
3.
hanging for. God damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the return of the venerable franchise Homeworld.
Oh,
Did you know there's a Homeworld mobile game?
No,
I did, and it looks horrible.
and I feel
I actually play
dumber
it.
for knowing
I've,
it exists.
I've been playing it a little lately, and it isn't too bad.
Okay.
It isn't like a full like squad builder. You've pretty much got your capital ship, you got 2 frigates or a destroyer, and you've got 4 squadrons, and you have to go out and do missions. It's not straight out PvP. There's an actual story
Yeah.
behind it that
Yeah.
apparently ties into the Homeworld universe. And I haven't spent $1 on it, and I've dumped quite a bit of time into it. I've
For a
enjoyed it.
mobile game, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's
The ringing
actually
endorsement
good.
for me in mobile games is I've spent no money. That's a good
Yo,
endorsement.
believe me, it wants you to spend money. Like, you can spend
Oh,
money real fucking easy,
Yeah.
but you can also avoid it, and I've avoided
That's
it.
good.
You sneeze in the wrong direction and it'll charge you money.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm a big fan of the Homeworld games. I played
too.
the originals back in the day. I played the remakes. I even liked Deserts of Karat,
Yeah.
which was the prequel to Homeworld that got made. That was
Like,
really
I'm-
good too. Bring
I'm
it
bad
on,
at
man.
games. I'm bad.
Oh, I'm terrible at
I'm
it.
gonna play it. Like,
I
will sit
love
there and
them, but I
struggle.
suck.
I
think I've
recently
ever beaten one of them.
I recently reinstalled the Homeworld 1 and 2 remasters because I want to replay through them before this comes out, just to
Yeah.
catch up with
Yeah.
it all again. But it looks fucking pretty. Like, I'm really hanging for this game.
Did you ever play the expansion pack to Homeworld?
No, but it's included in the remastered edition.
Yeah, it's actually really good. If you don't know, it's an RTS space horror game.
Yeah.
So the idea
Nice.
is like a black goo is infecting ships, and you have to try and escape it. It's this sludge called the Beast, and yeah, like instead of all the normal chitter and stuff that you get from enemy combatants, you just get like horrible noises over the comms or people being consumed by goo. It's generally very effective. It's
Yeah.
really good if you've never played it.
It sounds like fun. I'll have to give that a shot.
Next up is a Nintendo thing, which I'm not entirely sure what is, which is Mario versus Donkey Kong.
They've gone back to the traditional Mario platformer. So you remember like the original like Mario or Donkey Kong being like Mario going up against Donkey Kong, the layers
Yeah.
and stuff. They've gone back to that general idea.
Yeah, more vertical
but-
than running right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
but it's got a lot more like a puzzle element to it. Like
Yeah.
you got to collect things and hit buttons in the right order and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
Um,
bad. Like I haven't played a Mario game in a very long time, so I'm probably not going to pick this up. But I can see why people would be keen for it.
Yeah, this does not look like my kind of Mario game.
No,
We
it looks
like
like
the-
a more Mario experimental.
Yeah, and I'm actually kind of happy that they're at least experimenting with Mario.
Yeah,
Do
trying
different
something
things with
different.
it.
Yeah. There's only so many times you can run right, jump the gap, and get killed by a Goomba.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to get the Mario looter shooter, and I will find that funny.
Look, man, we got the Mario XCOM.
Like,
That is
it
true.
wouldn't doubt me you'll end up with a Mario 99, where there's 99 people running from left to right, and every time you kill a Goomba, it spawns on someone else's page until you've just drowned someone else in fucking Goombas, rinse, repeat till you're the only one left.
I would be the one drowning Goombas, without doubt.
Considering there's Tetris 99 and someone made a mod and you can play fucking Mario Kart 99.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no doubt we'll end up with it at some point. When
Yeah,
they
it's-
really want to fucking cash in.
Yep.
It's intended for the next week.
Next up is was it Rise of the Ronin? We
Yeah.
talked about this before. Looks really good. This would probably be the actual game to get you to roll out your PS5 for, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That one's coming out, I think it's March? Like early March? Oh, late March.
This is the one
March
that we got
22.
confused about, because myself and Seth went to Woodford Folk Festival Run D&D this year, and we got into a conversation with one of the guys there about Ronan from the TMNT universe getting a game, and
Yeah.
we mixed it up with this one. It was a very, very confusing conversation for about 10 minutes. But this game does look like fun.
It looks amazing. Another good hack and slash, although it seems a bit more arcadey than, say, something like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
But, channeling similar vibes.
Not gonna lie, I love the glider they have for it, the butterfly moth.
Oh, it looks great.
Oh, it looks so pretty. Keen.
Next up after that is Dragon's Dogma 2, a game I honestly never thought we'd ever see.
Yeah.
No. But I fucking love the first one. Like,
Same.
I dumped quite a bit of time into that.
It's
I
such a
lost a lot of
rough
time.
game to play, though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
There's like
it
a
is not your
steep
friend.
learning curve.
The learning curve is learn or die. Like, it's less
Yeah.
of a curve
Yeah.
and more of a fucking
Well-
solid wall.
The problem is, it's not like most games where it's like, learn or die, here's a couple mobs, figure it out. It's like, here's a Cyclops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't continue the game until you kill it. Figure it out, nerd.
Get it fucking done. It was like, was Armor Core's helicopter that had to get nerfed.
Yeah,
The-
that one.
Yeah.
It's like
The-
that.
When
But
I
Dragon's
first
Dogma
played it,
never
I had a
nerfed
real
it.
hard time when I first started until I made a helper and I set that helper off into the internets to help other people and he leveled like a motherfucker. When I got him back, he carried me through that whole opening area till I could figure out what
Yeah.
the fuck I was doing.
Same.
So
You kind of
I'm
need
really,
that.
yeah, I'm pretty keen for what they're gonna do. If you've actually played through the whole game, the ending's really weird and esoteric in the original. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure what they're gonna do for the follow up.
Because
But I'm pretty keen.
the first game, the dragon steals your heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot tied up in that, and there's a lot of metaphysics and like what the pawns really are and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a really wild and twisted story if you go through the whole fucking thing, and it's worth it. But
Yeah.
like, what are you doing for the sequel? And if anything, just make the onboarding a little smoother. Don't decrease the difficulty. Just like ramp it up in a little bit smoother way,
Yeah.
Just
so
tell
that we
us
can
what
at
we're
least
doing.
get in.
A little
Yeah,
more
like-
accessible incline, not just, oh, by the way, here's a fucking wall, now climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the last thing
that's
on
it.
here was like- no, there's one more. There's a bonus thing they added, which was
Yeah,
Eclipse
it's
2.
it's the remake of Brothers
Tale of Two Brothers.
A Tale of Two Sons.
Yeah, it's-
Or whatever it is. Yeah.
It looks
Um,
looks pretty good. Like it's
We've
very
talked about it
good.
before when we were like, "Why does this exist? It didn't need a remake.
Yeah,
You can
Alright,
still
it's
buy
very-
the original."
It's very nice, but like we didn't need this, but sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Look, if it gets more sales on for that game, hell yeah. But like, I don't know why this is a thing.
Yeah.
one other game I'm looking forward to this year is a mobile game. Like, it's a weird little thing. But
Okay.
I backed it years ago on Kickstarter, and I've followed it, and they're about to do an open beta anyone can sign up for, and then it's meant to release early this year. It's like RuneScape, but to do anything within the world, it uses the pedometer on your phone.
Yeah.
And yeah, or it can use the steps from your watch or whatever
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking use. So the open beta is just the open world for exploration to build your own little part of a town or join a town or do what the fuck you want to do. And then the next update for the beta adds combat in, where you can go through and fight and level up, and then PvP and whatever else. It's called Walkscape. I signed up for the beta quite a while ago, so it's meant to be January 18th. The beta starts. You can get instant access if you join their Patreon for $2 and then cancel it again, or keep paying it, or the buy me a coffee. There's a few ways to get it instantly, or you can apply and they'll eventually send you a code. it's just a fun little thing that I don't know why I like these step games where you actually do something
Yeah.
in the real world.
I do too.
And it affects a fucking something that I have a remote interest in.
Yeah, I'm into it. Thank you for bringing that up. I did not know that was a thing.
No, like there were a few other games that have done it over the years, but they've all either been buggy or dropped or whatever. But I've been following on this mob's Discord, and I follow the production of it, and it's
Nice.
looks really fucking cool. And they recently had a sit down with the people who own RuneScape, and they've agreed to let them use not so much the entire world of RuneScape or be officially licensed at it, but to say that this was derived from RuneScape to how the whole thing works, so they can use some of the stuff from it. It's
Nice.
looks quite good.
That sounds fun.
So yeah,
that
have a
a
look
shot.
at Walkscape if you have a job or anything that, if you just want to go for a long fucking walk or whatever, have a look at it.
Nice.
I need something to get me to go walking more. Always a good one.
I do about 30,000 steps a day, so to be able to do that and get a job, like have a job that makes me do that and get paid for it, and play a video game at the same time, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Nice. So, shall we move on to upcoming TV shows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to talk about a lot of this. I will happily post the list we're using. It comes from
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't know most of these shows, and quite frankly, care very little about many of them.
I've
So-
skimmed through a couple of them. The first one on the list, I swear to God, is just a new version of Passions, or like, what was the other one? The one that I think Passions was the one that had that little like.
The little fella and the witch, yeah, that was Passions.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's the.
Because the other one was
I'm
Days
trying
of Our
to get a
Lives.
better version.
Yeah.
That's right. It's Days of Our Lives is super with like witches essentially. It's called A Witch's Tale. So modern world witchcraft. Wow.
The first one that actually grabbed my attention is that we're getting a TV show version of Ted.
Before that one on this list, there's one called The Brother's Son that just looks like Kung Fu, but like slice of life, and I'm kind of keen.
What?
The Brother's Son. It's got the chick who played the main character in Everything All at Once, or whatever it was called, that movie.
Okay, I'm looking at this trailer. This looks fucking dope. I need to.
Yeah,
I need to keep an eye out
essentially
for
it
this.
is like, you know, Asian family, and I think one of them was Kung Fu martial artist, and then shenanigans. It looks fun. I'm kind of keen.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty keen for that. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a Ted TV show. It's like
Yes, it's the
that's a-
prequel when he's in high school.
I can
Yeah, it's just
honestly
such a
say that I've
odd
never
choice.
watched Ted. I
The
never watched
movies
Ted,
aren't
Ted 2.
bad.
I just, yeah, never interested.
Look, I enjoyed them, but they're very much turn your brain off and enjoy. And I think this is just going to be a massive season of Seth MacFarlane having fun. Because the father playing in that one is the guy who plays Malloy in The Orville. I'm like, ha! I'm in already. Done. I'm keen.
I mean, like skimming down, like there's lots of shows coming out and starting out. Like there's the new Criminal Record show, which is starring Capaldi, which means I'm kind of interested. I have no idea what the Traitors is.
That's
Monsieur
a-
Spade.
That one is a reality TV show where everyone's like basically think the mole kind of thing, but yeah.
Oh, I remember this show. I tried to watch season 1 and it was unbelievably boring.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where like, oh look, the drama. I was like, but if it's only drama, I don't care.
Yeah, but it isn't even good drama.
Yeah,
Like I watched Survivor because I enjoyed the drama, but
yeah.
it's fun to watch. Like I remember watching the first season of The Traitor, and it was just like, this is boring. This isn't even interesting.
But on the plus side, the next thing that popped up on this list for me is Has Been Hotel, and
I know.
that comes out within like 2 weeks, and I'm so keen.
That-
19th of January.
That Has Been Hotel, it's on Prime Video, which
Yeah.
is always been included in your Amazon Prime fucking thing.
Subscription.
Yeah.
You also get Twitch Prime. Like, there's a few things that come included with that. The Prime Video has always been, you can stream shit like a Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As of I think it's the 29th of January, that base version will now include ads, and you have to pay an additional $3 a month to have those ads removed.
$3 American. It's gonna be like $6
Yeah.
for us.
God damn it.
So, yeah, for the what you've already been getting, you're now going to get a worse service.
Yeah.
And if I'd already been paying for Prime Video, I probably wouldn't be anymore. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
And we keep going down. Griselda season 1, I In the Know, which just sounds so pretentious when I read the blurb on In the Know.
It really.
Oh,
which one's
Jesus.
that? The let's have a look in the know.
Zach Wood plays Lauren Casper, NPR's third most popular host and well-meaning, hypocritical Nimrod.
Yeah, no, that's not sounding fun so far.
Yeah, it does not sound like an interesting show.
It sounds like someone's tried to make Actually, but tried to take it like the serious route as opposed to the fun route.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't sound at all appealing for me to watch.
Yeah.
If it turns out to be good, sure, I might check it out, but like right now, yeah, I'm pretty outy on that.
We've got Echo Season 1, which is a spin-off of the Hawkeye series that came out. The main villain in that, which, I'm not going to lie, doesn't look too horrible.
Could be
like
good.
the idea.
We're getting a TV show version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Ah, yeah, that's going to be fun.
And the best bit is the Mr. Smith is being played by Donald Glover, so I'm like, hell yeah, that'll probably be pretty good.
I saw that and I was in within seconds. I will watch
I was going to say, well, hopefully he's not already married, so... Well, if you already broke up one marriage, why not let's see how the TV show can get through.
Yeah. No, was it the... I think he's being shown as the Prowler now as well. Don Glover? He pops up in Into the Spideyverse as the real life version of the Prowler, which I'm hoping was Marvel going, do you like this? Do you like this thing? We'll give you the thing. In which case, yes, we are interested in that thing. Like, to do it now.
I'm kind of somewhat interested in Constellation. That looks like it might be interesting. But I like a good sci-fi show, so
yeah,
it's pretty easy to get me over the line on that.
Yeah.
I will have to check.
The live-action Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yeah, that was what I was about to say.
Can't be any worse than
a
fucking movie, surely.
You can't fuck up worse than Shyamalan. Like his... Oh, God, that was bad.
There's already a TV show that is beloved, and it's already a fucking script of, here's the show. Just do that. Do the show.
Yeah. Like, if they just do the show, I will happily watch it. So far, their casting seems pretty much what we wanted. They hadn't just whitewashed everyone like they did with the Shyamalan's one.
Uncle Iroh drinks tea, not
Yes!
coffee.
That has to be the greatest, horrible thing to have happened from that movie. So many other things happened, but the greatest betrayal ever was he went to coffee and not tea.
Oh, like, hot leaf juice. God fucking damn. Like, it's a recurring fucking thing. It's like a primary distinction of this fucking character.
It is central to his character. He uses tea for every metaphor he makes.
If they ever did a sequel to that movie, you'd find out that Iroh never had a son. Like, they would have cut that entire thing out as like,
definitely.
Who even are you people?
Well, it was the weird thing, because like in the movie, it's like, oh no, the firebenders still need their fire to bend. Like, no, that's what made the firebenders so terrible. They could produce their own flame at will. They didn't need their element. That's why they went for the airbenders first. They were the other ones who could do this, because their element was literally everywhere.
Because, if all you had to do was, like, put the brazier out, you'd never fight the Water Nation.
Yeah.
That was the weird thing. They launched like these things in, and no one in the Water Nation's like, haha, wave. Oh, look, you're powerless now. Fuck off.
Who fights the Water Nation when you're surrounded by water? Like,
even
surrounded by ice.
God
fucking damn.
Like, even during the lunar eclipse, that's just stupid. But
I mean, like with their one as well, like, even the Earth Nation should be able to defend themselves quite well. Oh, hey, they're coming up here with all their fire torches, Sandstorm.
No, I'm pretty sure that is why they had to nerf all other benders. Because remember how it took like 5 benders to move a single rock in that movie? Slowly, and didn't even do anything. Like, that's it. Like, if that was the extent of elemental powers, they would not be relied on in any way. Like, you would still have pulleys, and you'd still have engineering and that kind of stuff. In the show, that became a huge thing because no one had done it before. They didn't need to. They had bending.
Yeah.
Like, that movie is a bane of my existence some days.
I'm curious to how bad this show's going to be. I have high
like-
hopes because I fucking love the series.
We'll
But
never get another movie from it
Yeah.
because he's holding on to the rights for it, and he has the rights to Korra. So at any point, he could fuck that series up as well. Which, you know,
That's it.
not much.
hopefully no one will ever give him another $1 and he'll die penniless and then it'll go
Oh,
somewhere else.
God. I maintain he must hate his kids. Because, like, he said he made that movie because his kids were fans.
Could you
of
imagine?
the
Yeah,
show.
could you imagine his kids like, don't tell dad what you like at all.
Yeah, no,
Pick
fuck,
something
but
shit.
Pick something horrible. Just My Little Pony. See if you make something out of that.
So, I mean, like, I'm not gonna watch it, but like, Jesus Christ, they're doing another Walking Dead spin-off.
Oh, god damn it. Just let it die.
It's already a zombie. You can stop beating it.
Yeah. Like, I never got past the fucking prison season in Walking Dead. Everyone keeps saying, you have to get past that point. Like, that's 3 seasons deep. That's not a good show. That's Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't think I got
I mean-
past much the first season. No interest
I
there.
didn't like it. Like,
I watched
liked
further
zombie
than
shit,
that,
but I couldn't do
but
it.
it did not last. Like, I dropped off before that show finished.
It was bad, and I don't like it.
I'm kind of interested in checking out Shogun, but I like period shows.
Yeah, it looks fun.
So, you know, period thing during the Shogunate. Yeah, that sounds like something that'll appeal to me. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Skimming.
We're skimming a lot of shit here, guys. Just let us...
Yeah, look, I'll post the list so you can check it out. Like, I'm just saying, you know, like, I don't look at something like Nolly miniseries and go, yeah, that's something I want to watch.
Yeah.
Fallout Season 1 in April 12th,
yeah,
2024.
Yep. Gotta
Look,
definitely be checking out Fallout.
I really hope they do that correctly and not do the Halo route. Like, that
Yeah.
would be annoying.
At least they don't have a character who
definitely.
always wears a helmet who they take off immediately.
First episode, fucking useless.
God
The fact
damn.
we're getting another season, that makes me sad.
That's just like Ira drinking coffee. Like, God fucking damn.
Yeah.
You don't care about the source material at all.
We're getting the second season of Game of Thrones House of the Dragon.
Haven't watched any of it, don't care.
Look, I'll admit House of Dragon's actually pretty good.
I can't watch anything Game of Thrones anymore.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. But like Matt Smith makes that. It's a good show.
I will say that Matt Smith is an amazing actor, and it's the only reason I would watch it, but he's not enough to get me into it just yet.
That is fair. That is very fair. We're also should be getting the Agatha Darkhold Diaries thing.
Ah, yep, the lead up to before Who's Majigs.
What's its
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, that one.
That thing with the stuffs, you know, the thing.
Yeah, thing, whatever.
I am
so-
good English.
That's coming.
Ooh,
We should be
have
getting the Acolyte.
Yes, I want to know more. We don't have a trailer, which is annoying the shit out of me, Disney. Just give me something to get excited for.
We're getting the 8th season of Big Mouth. I actually think the last season of that kind of brought that show back. I actually
Yeah.
didn't mind it.
The second season kind of lulled a bit. It's kind of like that weird Star Trek thing. It was like first was good, second was bad. Next one over was
That's-
good, and it just keeps ticking.
That's one of those shows that's perpetually on my I'll get around to watching that list, and I've never
Yeah.
gotten around to watching it.
It's not bad, but I'm not going to be like, you should watch it. It's just watchable TV.
There are better
Um,
things to watch first. I will say that.
Yeah, no, I would definitely agree with that. But it's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
a bad show.
Netflix is making a Devil May Cry series, and I'm hoping to God they have finally learnt their lesson, because they managed to do pretty well with One Piece. So they seem to be getting better with adaptions in the way of, hey, if we actually use the source material, people don't yell at us.
It's funny
Yeah.
how that works.
Yeah, right? Who'd have thought?
Wait, what? There's a spin-off show from Harley Quinn? I didn't know this existed. What the fuck?
Oh, Kite Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of keen. I quite liked Kite Man in the Harley Quinn episodes. He was
Oh
fun.
no, he's great. I just didn't know that they were doing a spin-off.
Even better is right below that, we have a spin-off of Sonic, which is Knuckles.
Yeah, I know, right? I just saw that as well. It's like,
Honestly,
what?
though, I'm sound the tagline isn't "Holy fuckles, here comes Knuckles," but yeah, it's, I get why, but at the same time, I want that.
I mean, I gotta check that out. That'll be something.
Yeah, like the ad, or well, not the ad, but the trailer that's on this list that we have is less of a trailer and more of a here's what we know about it. So it's basically a spin-off from the movies, the Sonic movie, where Knuckles is now running around the town that Sonic lives in. So, see how we go. Oh, we have a Marvel Zombies live action coming.
Yeah, that
Live
might be
action
good.
or animated?
It says live action.
Okay. Cool.
We also might be getting another Star Wars show in Skeleton Crew, but there's no confirmed dates on that yet.
So there might be
We can...
the next year roundup.
Yeah, it might be.
what else we have?
See, now we're just got to get into like the big skimmy section, like, and I'm at the bottom. I've hit the bottom of the TV shows list.
Yeah.
Wait, the Spiderwick Chronicles is getting a TV show, which could be entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is not an extensive list. We skimmed over a lot of stuff. I'll post the link.
Netflix, I think, has made a massive purchase into a bunch of IP because they've also got Tomb Raider now. They're making a series on that.
Netflix needed to, because after that whole "this is Netflix, you've been great, where can I transfer your call?" Like, after that whole fucking segment of like, shit, we bled money like a bitch, now we need to do something that people watch. Like, they need to do something.
Let's see. We can move to movies.
Yes.
I love the fact the first one in January coming up is not quite a redo, but a reimagining of Mean Girls. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna watch it. I loved the first Mean Girls. That was a great movie.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those sort of like guilty pleasure type movies.
That movie and another one called Saved were really good. They came out around the same time. Saved was a very similar aspect, but from the position of a Christian school where a girl gets pregnant and has to hide it. And it's very fun, much like Mean Girls was. Worth watching. Then we've got Argyle, which is the guy who made Kingsman.
Yeah. Going back to doing funny spy movie. It's like,
Which
ooh.
I want. Like, I like funny spy movies. They're good. It's what
'Cause-
James Bond used to be.
Yeah, Austin Powers fucked James Bond.
Yeah, they really did.
They
'cause
took
wanted to
the
distance
piss
themselves from it.
way too hard, and that just ruined what James Bond was. That they had to do a more serious Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Like, Kingsman sort of brought it back a little bit.
I really enjoyed Kingsman. The third one, not so much, because it was the prequel, and I like the weird tech they have from
I
Kingsman.
actually didn't particularly like the second one.
No, the first
second
one
one was entertaining.
first one was absolute cream. The second
Oh,
one
yeah.
was not as good. You could see where they wanted to go with it, but yeah.
I mean, to me, the problem with the second one is the second one just wanted to double down on all the jokes they did in the first one.
Yeah,
No, you need to
absolutely.
come up with new jokes. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
I think that fell into that thing where a lot of production houses like, oh, we'll just make a sequel which is the same as the first. Like, no, guys, we're past that now. You really do have to make changes. You have to.
I mean,
make it
like,
evolve
you
in some
can
way.
see it when you look at something like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a whole pile of new stuff, but you set it in Breath of the Wild's location, so it doesn't
Yeah.
feel fresh. It just feels like you did it again.
It feels
Yeah.
like you opened the windows and let the stale air out a bit, and it's gotten a bit better. But
You redid your redo.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Argyle looks good. I'm keen.
Yeah, it does. It does look like fun. Next up on this list was Madam Web. I don't really care.
Spider-Man without Spider-Man.
I think it looks pretty fun because it is doing the Spidey powers, but split across 4 different people.
Yeah.
It's doing Gotham Knights.
Yeah, the Gotham
And that
Knights way
was
of doing
shit.
things. By our powers combined, we make one good Spider person, and this is like.
Which
I'll
we
probably give
already
that a
have over here.
look. Yeah, we don't mention that, but I'll probably give that a look. to
But,
be honest.
like-
I mean, I'll give it a look, but it's just low on my give a shits list.
Yeah.
It's basically non-Marvel Spider-Man, and it's like a weird mixture of Death Day and a few other things mixed together. It looks interesting enough that it might hold my attention.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Next up is Dune Part
Kane.
2. Yeah, I'm watching that.
Yep.
Fucking Kane.
That's absolutely on the list.
Yeah,
Dune
that's
Part 1
that's a
was really
cinema
good.
watch. Yep.
look, considering that the first Dune is primarily them having to set everything up, and then we have Dune 2 where all the action is. It's like, yes, let's do this.
And by action, I mean more action than the first one. It's still kind of dry. But, yeah, great.
Next up is Imaginary, the newest horror movie from Blumhouse.
Yeah, the guys who made Megan.
And I think Megan was an underrated horror film. That was,
It was a
really,
great
really
horror
good.
film. I loved it. Like, I'm
And-
probably going to pick this one up, I think. I'll watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I watch a lot of the Blumhouse stuff. Like, it fits really cozily in that sort of, like, B-grade schlocky vibe.
Yeah.
They're better than that. They put more money in than B-grade does, but they feel like they're like a B plus A minus. It's never that clever, but it's always like, well, that was a good time. I enjoyed that.
It was good.
And they generally pick really good actors for their stuff. One of the most credited scenes from Megan was the scene where she dances down the hallway before she attacks the dude in the elevator.
Yeah.
That wasn't planned.
Yeah. No, that was just
That was
a random
just
thing.
the girl in the makeup just decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna dance down the hallway.
Yeah, and it worked out so well.
What's more ominous? Like, I'm a creepy little thing is gonna fuck you up. Let's groove into it. Shit.
Yeah, pretty
fuck
much. Next up, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Look, I've enjoyed all of the Kung Fu Panda movies as both someone who studied animation, so I can appreciate the amount of time and effort that goes into every movement on screen.
Yeah.
And the stories are generally pretty good. Like, DreamWorks used this as their flagship for a reason.
Yeah.
It's like Kung Fu Panda is the Peacock 2 or 3.
2.
Is the Panda Army 2 or 3?
3.
Okay, I've blended them together in my head, and
Oh no, they blend together so well. Like, the big thing... I remember
I
the
couldn't
big
tell you
stuff.
if I'd actually watched 3 or not because I thought the Panda Army was in 2.
Yeah.
See,
'Cause
that's the thing I
um,
think about those movies. They don't feel like separate movies. You
No,
feel like
they-
if you watched all
They
three
actually
in a
feel
row,
like a universe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a continuous thing, and that's what I like about it. Like, it actually is pretty good that way. What do we have? next?
Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. Yeah, that looks...
I'm actually kind of keen. I liked the most recent
Yeah,
version of Ghostbusters.
me too. I think
Yeah.
they did really well with that. Like, that's a lot better reboot of the series than the previous iteration of Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And now we get the original Ghostbusters coming back, doing what we wanted them to do, which is handing over to the new generation as mentors.
Yeah.
So, like, alright, cool. You are now the Ghostbusters. There is a world-ending event happening. Good fucking luck. We're too old to do this now. Have fun.
Yeah.
And I am legitimately kind of keen. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, same here. I'm unironically hoping to go looking forward to going and seeing this movie.
Oh yeah, I'll go see that in the cinema. That'd be great.
Hell yeah. I mean, we got Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire.
Yeah, because this is meant to be another batch of Kongs appears to cause trouble from the looks of the trailer.
Yeah, the orangutan ones.
Yeah, and honestly, this looks fun. I like Godzilla. It is generic beat 'em up giant monster fun. So
Yeah, and the American ones focus a lot more on the monsters.
they learned from that first time they did the movie where the first time you see the monsters running at each other, it cuts to a news report. You don't get to see the fight. It's like, fuck you and your cuckolding shit. Show me the monster fight.
Yeah, but see, if they'd done that in the Asian ones, it'd have worked.
That is true. Yeah.
Side note, there's actually getting a special release of Godzilla -1 in black and white.
Ooh, keen. That'd be fun.
Like, it's great in color. I watched it in color, but they are doing a special re-release in black and white.
Because -1 is basically the first movie over again, isn't it?
That's the
Well,
vibe
like,
I got
a
from it.
reinvention of the first movie.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
definitely has, like, a really strong... Like, it definitely wants to play Godzilla is bad. It is a result of our unrestricted use of
Nuclear weapons.
nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Much like the original Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
And it's good. It was a really good movie. I would highly recommend if you like the old... You gotta like Asian Godzilla, though. You
Yeah.
gotta understand it's gonna be mostly people, very little Godzilla.
The Asian one focuses primarily on the people affected by Godzilla. As
Well, on the
opposed to Godzilla.
experience
Yes.
of Godzilla, not so much Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This from a country that got bombed, not the country doing the bombing.
Yes.
Yeah. Hence why they're not glorifying the thing that's supposed to represent nuclear arms.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good movie. I would highly suggest it. And if you want to check it out in black and white, that's coming. So
Yeah.
you'll get to do that. I think the next thing that at least drew my attention was If.
For me, it was
Ifs,
the Fall Guy,
yeah.
just like a generic.
I just scrolled past that one.
It's a very basic action kind of. It's from the guys who did John Wick and like Deadpool 2 and The Hobbs and Shaw and that kind of stuff. It's an adaptation of an 80s TV show, so it could be pretty fun.
A TV show
Okay.
stuntman who moonlights as a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
yeah, no, I'm vibing
Yeah,
with that. I'm
it-
vibing with that.
It could be a goofy action movie. Yeah,
Um,
I'll be up for
But
that.
if the next one, like we were talking about, If is it's got Ryan Reynolds. I'm probably gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but though if
his
is
imaginary
stands for
friends.
imaginary friends, which
It's like one girl can see them, and then Ryan Reynolds figures out how or something. But it looks fun.
well, he can still see his imaginary friend into being an adult, and
Yeah.
he finds a girl who can also see all the imaginary friends, and now they're trying to bring them all together to save them because kids don't have imaginary friends anymore because they're all too caught up in technology.
Yeah.
Basic premise.
Sounds like fun. Next up, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Yeah, all right, I'm in.
I mean, I'm in, but at the same time, it's like I don't like these kinds of prequels because we know exactly where that character's going to end up, and it's not a fun place.
No, but I just kind of want to watch more stuff in Mad Max. I'm not gonna
Yes,
lie.
I want more Mad Max. Absolutely, I'm going to watch this probably in cinemas just so they get my money to get more Mad Max. But
Yeah. So I'm pretty down. I'll
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Just be as stylish as the last one, and you'll get me through it.
oh, absolutely.
A Garfield
And
movie.
What?
After Furiosa is a Garfield movie.
Is it? I thought the next one was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
No, just
No,
above that.
It's before it. Yeah. The
Oh,
Garfield
it is too.
movie.
Voiced
it
by
doesn't have
Chris
a trailer.
Pratt.
Oh,
But-
God damn it, Chris! No.
No,
Stop
but
it.
what's really got me like wanting to almost see this is Garfield's father, the character Vic, is voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
In
Yeah, actually, that's kind of a draw card. I'm
I
not
may have
gonna
just
lie.
gotten whiplash from how quickly I turned on that, but I'm in now.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that'd be fun.
that's the only thing that would get me to watch this movie.
The one thing that would also help me do this is if you didn't use Chris Pratt, and I can't believe I'm about to say that, Bill Murray, back when he did Garfield,
Yeah.
actually did a pretty good
He
job.
He
Did
did.
a
That
very
was the
good
only
job.
highlight of that fucking movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Without question. I don't care about Kingdom of the Planet of
But-
the Apes.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Like,
no,
not even
fuck
a little
no.
bit.
I'm going to watch it. I kind of like those movies, but they're very much a turn brain off, watch monkeys do fun thing.
Yeah, but if you want to just turn your brain off and watch dumb shit, Bad Boys 4 is coming out.
Yeah,
That is a good point. We've also got Inside Out, was it?
Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
And
Which
Where, like,
is-
we've hit teenage years, the more troubling emotions come out.
Yeah. They show one in the trailer, which is anxiety, and
Oh.
they're like, there's more coming. I don't know how I feel about that, because the thing that really made the original Inside Out work was that really tight cast of like
Yeah.
five emotions. I understand
And-
that there's more emotions
but-
and it's more complicated than that, but
absolutely
it was really strong.
But in that movie, they also cut to the parents' minds, and those
Yeah,
same
they've only got
characters
five.
are the only ones there.
Yeah. So it means like the others have been locked away.
Although there's that
Just
fan
medication
theory.
locks away anxiety.
There's a great fan theory that the father has rage issues and the mother's
Yes.
depressed.
Yeah,
yeah,
Because
they
the
have-
They're
rage
the
and
leaders,
depression
yeah.
run their heads.
Yeah. And that was like pushed forward by the fact that the bus driver has nothing but rage. But yeah, I'm keen.
I'm slightly interested in A Quiet Place Day One just because I like A Quiet Place, but
I
I'm
haven't
not
watched the
like
second one,
out of
but I
my.
like
Neither have I actually, which is dumb because I like it.
Yeah.
But like seeing the actual movie, I never understood how the fuck these aliens took over. Because how do they beat them? They use the feedback of a microphone,
yeah.
it's
and it
Mars
fucks
attacks.
them up. It's just like how this is easy to do, and it would probably happen by mistake more than once.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the army would have had this shit sorted pretty well, unless it was just so incompetent.
All you need is
With-
like someone walking down the street with a fucking one-string violin and just scratching the shit out of that mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, I kind of want to see the movie where they, like, explain how the fuck we lost.
Yeah.
A little like Planet of the Apes. How?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
How did it happen? The monkeys. Like, yeah, but how?
Smart monkey beats rifle. How?
I'm honest, like, I'm surprised and not surprised that we're getting another Despicable Me movie.
I knew
like,
it was
that's
coming.
just a cash
I'm glad
cow.
it's not a Minions movie.
Yeah, well, that's my point. Like, how is this a cash cow? It's such a nothing franchise.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I would watch for Despicable Me 4 would be one of the daughters turning supervillain. Like, I
Yeah,
would
No,
watch one of the
or
daughters
three of them
turning
turning superhero just to give Gru
Yeah.
something to do.
Pretty much, like, just that'd be fun. I would enjoy that because Gru turned superhero essentially after the second movie where he joins the
Yeah.
anti-villain league. But like, I would really like for this character who's become this anti-villain to have one of his kids go villain. I would really enjoy that. There'd be a nice juxtaposition. You could watch them bounce off each other and have to deal with it. You could have a lot of fun, especially if they try and take the minions from him.
And
Because the minions are meant to serve the most
villain,
evil
yeah.
thing on the planet. So just the idea of this kid turns somewhat villain, and the minions go, "Oh, we'll follow that one now and do it that way."
just to bring up an old joke, it's good to see Dara O'Brien in something again. Hey!
Oh, fuck yes.
What's
I
he
love
in?
this
For any fans of Mock the Week, yay!
Yeah,
What's Dara in?
He's not. It's just a joke. He looks like Gru.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
you got
he's
my hopes up that there was something
No,
I know.
redeemable about this film.
No, not at all. There is no redeeming features.
We're getting a full remake of Twister.
No. This
That
is
doesn't need a
Twisters.
remake.
There's more than one.
Oh, it's called Twisters. We don't know what we're getting, but it's a planned
Honestly,
it's a remake of the original
Yeah.
Twister
It
movie.
didn't
from
need a
1996.
remake. It's still an
I
awesome
love the
movie.
original Twister. That's a fucking great movie.
Yeah,
Fucking amazing. I might rewatch
so-
that tonight.
you know that's a thing apparently.
Yeah,
we got
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool
with
3.
Wolverine. With
Fuck
Hugh
yeah.
Jackman Wolverine, I'm in.
Yeah,
Like, that's,
that's just an auto win right there. Although right after that's the train wreck that is Borderlands.
I mean, like, the
I didn't even
Last
know
of Us
that was actually a
did pretty
thing.
well.
Yeah, they've been working on that movie for a while now.
Yeah, but Seth,
Uh,
we have unnamed alien movie.
Yes, that is underneath it, and especially.
So
'cause
we're
it's done
going
by-
to go watch that. There's no way in hell we're not.
The thing you've got to remember, though, have you seen the movie Don't Breathe?
Yeah.
It's the director.
Ooh. A guy who can actually do suspense horror?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Keen!
Get a good alien movie,
Fuck
please.
it in!
Oh fuck! I want a good alien movie so bad.
Yeah.
The fact that I have its exoskeleton tattooed down one arm has nothing to do with it.
Oh, yeah, nothing to do at all. Craven the Hunter looks pretty fun. It's just a spin-off of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man stuff.
So might be good, might be bad. Who fucking knows?
God
Beetlejuice 2?
No, the Beetlejuice 2 is great because it does have Michael Keaton playing Beetlejuice again.
And Winona Ryder. Like,
Yeah.
It's,
I'm
at
going
least
to
brought
watch
the original
this.
cast back.
I'm going to watch this just because they have the original cast again. I love the original Beetlejuice. It's a great movie.
And of course,
Yeah.
it's being directed by Tim Burton.
Yeah. As you would hope. Like, if it was directed by anyone else, I'd be less excited.
Wait, there's
So
there's another Transformers movie?
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's an animated one on
Yeah.
Cybertron.
Oh!
Animated prequel on
okay.
Cybertron,
My
man.
hopes just climbed slightly.
Like, you are the biggest Transformers fan in this chat right now, so, like,
Ah.
yeah.
I
I can see... The sheer
after the
hack- we actually
disappointment
watch each
of the
other on
last fucking Transformers movie,
Yeah.
that just
We
fucking
always do this
piqued me a
recording
little
with
bit.
webcam on. Just the happiness on John Doe's face right now.
Ah, yay!
Yeah.
I still watch the old '84 Transformers movie regularly. I fucking love it.
Ah.
The first movie that ever made me cry. Watching Prime die as a kid was fucking gut wrenching.
It's because they got the touch.
They did.
Yeah.
They got
They
the
had the
power.
power.
Yeah.
Out of fucking
Till
nowhere in
all I
that
want,
movie, and
yeah.
it still works.
Yeah. Twice in that movie. It appears multiple times. They paid for that copyright. They're going to get the money out of it.
Fucking oh.
Apparently, we've got an untitled sequel to Saw. Sure, whatever. Don't
Haven't
care.
watched Saw in God knows how long.
Some of the newer stuff they've done. Spiral was actually really good. I would actually. That's sort of like if you took Saw but you made it into a thriller instead of a horror movie.
Oh, nice. That'd be fun.
You'd probably actually really like Spiral. I would highly recommend checking that one out.
I'll give it a shot.
And the newest one they did was like, it was okay. It's Saw. You know what you're going in for. They're doing a sequel to Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix one.
Which I'm assuming
Lady
will be him
Gaga as
finally
Harley
falling
Quinn.
in the chemicals. Well, that's gonna be fun. Like, as long as he falls in the chemicals, we're good.
I see. The thing is, like, that movie felt like such a one and done,
Yeah, it didn't
like,
need it.
perfect movie.
The whole point of that movie is it's like an original thing. This is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not a... Didn't need a sequel. I think a sequel is going to take away from the message of the first movie.
The question
And-
is he going to turn into... Is he going to start off as the Joker, or is he going to be the Red Hood and then become the Joker as the comic books always had him?
No, well, by the end of the original movie, he's the Joker.
I always thought he had the mindset the Joker, but hadn't quite transitioned.
He does the mask and he does the face paint and everything. I can't see any reason for him to put the hood on if he's already done all of that. But like I liked it because it was so much more of a real person just slowly breaking down.
The
Like,
movie
there's
will
some scene-
reportedly be a musical.
Yes, it is going to be a psychosis movie, which means every movie that has psychosis is now a musical.
I already wasn't overly interested. Now it's off the radar completely.
Look, I enjoy musicals, but I don't think this one needs to be a musical.
No,
No.
I don't either.
No, it's an unnecessary,
Especially,
just
like-
shoehorned into it.
Also, it's not like, oh, we're doing High School Musical 18. Of course it's a musical.
Yeah.
The original Joker movie wasn't a musical.
Huh.
Yeah.
Again, like, it has such, like, some really raw scenes in it that are kind of uncomfortable to watch because they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you going to nail that with a musical?
We've
I'm
got a
assuming
musical
it's gonna use it for
sidecast.
every
It has
time
to
he
be a
starts.
musical.
Pretty much. I'm assuming so that every time he starts to slip deeper into the insanity of the Joker, they're going to have a musical number. Which is
Probably.
going to annoy me.
Venom 3.
Yay! More Tom
Yeah.
Hardy Joker. Not Joker. Venom.
Venom.
I'm okay with this. The last one, Carnage, wasn't great, but it was still a Venom movie. I still enjoyed it to an extent.
I enjoyed, again, as you say, Tom Hardy and Venom. Their dynamic is so fun and so good. I love it.
He makes a very good Agent Venom.
Yeah.
Like, very well done.
They need to
Anti-hero
actually
Venom.
transition him to being Agent Venom.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do work really well. I would be very keen to see another one of those. Hopefully they do better than with Carnage, because that was not great.
No.
Yeah,
And speaking of
there's a-
unnecessary sequels, Gladiator,
Gladiator
2.
2. Why?
Yeah.
It is
Again, a director
self-contained
returning.
franchise. Like, at this point, a director returning to something like Gladiator, to me, means they have fallen on such hard times, they now have to go back to their glory days.
Someone
to try
waved
and
a
bring it
very large check.
Yeah.
Because that didn't need to happen. That
This
movie
is
was
nothing but a
over.
cash
It
grab.
was done. Just
Yeah.
it zipped
didn't
up and
need
locked.
this.
Leave it.
Yeah.
You have done this because you want more money. Wicked Part 1, I'm actually kind of interested in this because the Broadway musical Wicked was actually pretty boss from what I've seen. I think I'm the only person in this conversation who actually really enjoys musicals to this extent.
I don't
So-
mind musicals. I have
Like-
no issue with them.
Yeah, but if it's anything like The Producers or anything else that's been a adaptation of a Broadway play and they do it
See,
properly...
I'd rather go
than
to
don't.
the theater and watch that kind of thing. I don't want to watch the theater thing in a movie.
It depends if they do it properly. Like, you've seen the movie version of The Producers.
Yeah.
By all accounts, much better because it used the original cast and they could actually get their voices done properly and all the songs and everything done really well. If they use the original Broadway cast who won all the awards, fucking in. This would be a great movie.
Or you'll end up with the movie version of Cats.
We don't talk about that horrible thing. Even
Like,
the
they're the
furries
two
turned
things
against
on
that
the
one.
scale.
Look, even the furries are like, nah, we're out. They're a bit too real for us, and just backed away. What else do we have? Another Karate Kid. Do we have
Yeah.
Jackie Chan in it again?
Don't know. This
Everything
the current-
is TBA. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fair.
Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
movie,
no,
but
no.
it's animated.
Look, I don't have a problem with that. That could be okay.
Some of my favorite Discworld stuff was the animated things.
They're doing a prequel to the live-action Lion King.
It's Mufasa.
Yeah, but it's a prequel to the
Yeah.
I don't know how to quotation mark in audio form, but like this is
Quotation.
it. Live action.
The next one down is what we're all excited for: Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Especially when they're like, how do we advertise it? Show them Shadow.
Just show him his shoes. But like honestly, the first one I really enjoyed. The second one was okay, but it felt like a production company go, "How do you do, fellow kids?"
Yeah.
It felt a bit like, you know, middle-aged men trying to force child or, you know, teenagers speak into things.
It felt like 30-year-old high schoolers.
With
Yeah.
We'll wear your skin tails.
Yeah, yeah, no, like, I swear to God, like, he was going to wear his skin. But, I mean, I'll probably end up watching it. I like the first two to an extent. The second one, not as much as the first, but the third might bring it back. Who knows?
We should be getting the second half of the Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse movie.
I'm keen. The first half was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it. I still think it should have ended slightly earlier than it did, but they really wanted to show off evil Miles, so, you know, power to them.
Always fun.
Beverly Hills
And
Cop.
apparently we're getting another Beverly Hills Cop.
Like, Eddie Murphy's almost aged out of this role. Like, he's already done his fat suit movie. He's well and truly done the downhill.
Yeah.
There was one other Nosferatu, the new, you know, Dracula movie, essentially. I'm mostly going to watch it because it has the guy who played Kick-Ass, and I really like the way the characters he plays. So that gives me hope.
That's fair. That's fair.
And it has Willem Dafoe.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah, true.
Yeah, actually, I might see, like, saying, like, pointing out that it has Willem Dafoe, and it's like, okay, now...
Oh, yeah, it's quite a draw card.
It really is.
And that's the end of our list. Again, it's not extensive. We definitely skimmed over some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I will post in the show notes list so you can go peruse it on your own time.
There is one thing I'd like to bring up while we're still talking about movies. I recently watched a recent movie, I think. I'll just have to double check when it came out. Give me 2 seconds. It's on my system. Yes, came out last year, 2023, called Relax, I'm From the Future. And it is a great comedy movie. It's a very dark comedy movie about a guy going back in time. So he can't go back and forth. He can only go back, essentially. But it's got Rhys Darby in it, the guy who played the leader of the pack of werewolves in What We Do in the Shadows.
Hell yeah.
He's the main character. He's the guy who goes back in time. And it is so much fun. And there are certain points that are exceedingly dark, but they are the funniest thing I've seen in a while. Definitely worth watching.
Hell yeah, definitely check that out. I didn't even know this movie existed.
Neither did I until recently.
How does this thing have a rating of 5.4?
I don't... well, the thing is, like, all the ratings I've seen, it's got 80% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 96% score from viewers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nice. I'm a definitely check that out. That sounds really, really good.
Yep.
So
I have to inflict it on others. Is how
that's our episode on stuff we're looking forward to in 2024.
Yay!
Yeah. Got a whole year ahead of us.
Yay!
Ha! You're stuck with us for another year.
First episode of the year, and we're already pushing it out past an hour.
It's 1 minute per hour for like every episode we've had so far, at least.
Yeah, cool. That's it. I think we're done for this episode.
Yep.
Happy New Year!
List episodes are fun. Hey.
I hope you had they're easy for us.
Yes, so easy.
But like, I mean, they are things we're genuinely looking forward to coming in the new year.
Yeah. And guaranteed we're going to nerd out about them when they actually come out, and probably get annoyed when they aren't exactly what we want.
Yeah. And quite honestly, like, hit us up on Facebook. Like, if you've got more stuff that we didn't see, or you
put
know
it on
about
our Discord.
that's coming down
Come
the
join
pipe.
our Discord. Or anywhere you've found this podcast, comment. Get back to us.
Send us recommendations. For the love of God, we need them.
We're giant sponges for media.
Yeah.
Delivered unto us.
At the very least, I'll add it to my to-watch list.
One day we'll have to publish this list, the John Doe to watch list.
The phone book is shorter.
Yeah.
If they still printed phone books, it'd be too fucking thin.
Alright, guys. I think that's us done. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.